Here we are. Welcome, guys, to another Ravenscry live chat. This is the second one of the 2021. We're very happy to have this very special guest tonight, Season of Goat. Welcome, guys.
Yay!
Hey,
Hey.
Hi, we're so happy to be here. Thank you
Yay.
so much for inviting us.
with
Yeah,
pleasure.
we are very happy to have you. We have Sophia and Zombie Sam, right?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, guys?
We are doing very well. We are in the UK and we just welcomed lockdown number 3. We are
Yay!
excited.
We can just look now. Yeah.
And obviously, so we felt obliged to keep, the Christmas decoration a bit
Yeah.
longer.
You
And-
see, Christmas Eve.
yeah, just to keep our spirits high. And by a bit longer, I mean like at least a couple of months longer.
Yeah, she's
I'm
gonna keep it until March.
going to keep it up until March for sure.
That's a good idea. I think I will do the same. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's this decoration and the nice colors and the bling bling lights that they give me such a good mood. So I don't want to get rid of them.
Good vibes, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the situation back there? You can go out and do stuff, or
So essentially, the lockdown number 3 is like the one that we faced back in March, like the very
The
first
previous
one.
year.
Oh,
yes?
There is zero household mixing. You cannot move outside of your municipality. You can just go out for 1 hour if you want to exercise or do your shopping or something.
Schools are going to be closed.
Schools are closed. All non-essential businesses are closed, which means that pretty much everything is closed apart from takeaway and supermarkets.
The good thing is that every company here in the UK now, they have contingency plans and everything. Everyone is prepared, so nobody's panic buying. So
Yeah, we have
everyone is
plenty.
pretty much calm.
We have plenty of everything. So the companies right now, they have made better plans. So they're producing enough products for everyone.
Yeah. So
okay.
everyone is pretty much calm, and it seems for now it seems okay, and it seems that where it started slow. Nobody's punching each other for toilet paper. Like it was
Yeah,
1
yeah.
year.
Yeah, punching for toilet paper. That was good.
That was fun.
Oh, by the way, hello, Brian Tracy. Hello, Michael Mueller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, we have a lot of comments. Hello, Brian.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome everyone. And so for now we're calm, and we're let's see how it goes. They just announced that there would be a review, but in February, and see how it goes.
Okay. Okay. So
Wow.
at least until February, you will be in lockdown.
Yeah, that's the plan. But I'm realistic. Probably it's gonna be until April.
Don't even tell me that I'm going to go and see my parents.
She wants to go and see her parents, but I'm okay because I'm busy working, and what's gonna happen is that we have an album coming, and
Okay.
songs coming, so there are lots of things to be excited about.
And also, I want to go to Italy. I want to go to La Romana to eat my gelato, ma porca puttana. I will say it even louder. I want to go to Romana.
I see that you are good
My
in
favorite gelateria.
Italian curses.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I speak all the bad stuff.
I'm Italian.
Of many
and
words.
She curses.
Well, I'm the one with the foul mouth here. In every language.
Is it
Wow.
your fault, Sam?
Eh?
Bad influence.
Is it your fault, Sam?
Yeah, that's my bad, isn't it?
I tend to pick up languages.
She picks up languages when I'm, like.
He speaks on the phone. I'm learning. So,
see, this is pretty bad.
ciao, Domenico Brunetto.
By the
Ciao.
way, we have
Oh, Carlos Escamilla.
Ciao, Domenico. Ciao, Carlos.
Domenico
Hello, Carlos.
from
Ciao, tutti.
and Carlos Escamilla.
If anyone is saying this and you are near Romana, please ship me 5 kilos of ice cream from there. Thank you. Find a way. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Find a way.
Have you ever tried a real Italian food?
Food?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Every time we go to Torino to his parents, we eat homemade food, and of course we go to all our favorite restaurants, and yeah, we go to Apericena, which is another favorite of mine, and they don't do it here in England, and I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, we make all the food stops. We go to. I don't know if you know that there is a pizzeria in Turin which is called Camafà, which they bring real pizzaioli from Napoli, and they make a real pizza from Napoli.
Good,
It's really,
good.
really, really incredible, and she drives me nuts all the time. We go. She's like, oh, we need to go there, which is completely in culo a Giove. From the other side of the city, and she's like, okay, and all the time I try to, I hope
Burrata fumicata, sì.
I hope she forgets about that place.
I never forget about the good stuff.
It's the last day she forgot about that place, and we need to go to that place. Oh, it's from the other side of the city, and it's drive 50 kilometers.
I'm very passionate about good food.
Yeah, so.
Sam, do you usually cook for her? Or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What's your special dish?
It really depends, because I like cooking many things.
Everything is good.
I used to be 20 kilos less, before we were together. I'm just telling you that. If you see my previous video, which was the Halotail, I was 20 kilos less.
He makes a killer tiramisu.
So then we started being together, and now I'm 20 kilos up.
Fantastic.
So I cannot
blame it on me.
I blame it on the fact that we are together.
You guys are great.
Fantastic.
Hi, Joe Artis. And Michael, my mother tongue is Greek, indeed, but I speak 6 languages in total.
Yeah, all together.
Yeah, including Greek, I speak 6 languages. So,
wow.
Italian, I just learned for free. I never studied Italian in my life. Everything else I studied, but Italian never studied. Just picked it up from him, just talking on the phone, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's easy.
You can speak.
I can replicate that. I sound weird, but people can understand me.
It's fine. You speak like an immigrant, but it's fine.
I speak like an immigrant because if I was in Italy, I would have been an immigrant.
That's fine.
The good kind.
And also greetings from Joe Nardis. Hey, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
How are you? Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think we can start with the official questions for you.
Hi, Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
Let's start with the standard one. So, when did you start singing and playing guitar, and how?
You start.
You start.
I start. Well, when did I start singing? That was very late in my life. When I was in university, as soon as I started university, I said, "What is the single most the single scariest thing that you can think of, like to do right now?" And it's like singing. So I said, "Okay, I will have to do that because I'm so scared of it." And so I went to a teacher and I told her, like just take the monthly tuition fee and fast before I have second thoughts about it. So then because I paid, I was forced to go to the lesson, but I was sitting under the piano, for like a month. And she was like, but come out of the piano, we have to do the lesson. I'm like, no, I'm scared. No, I'm embarrassed. So I've been suffering from PTSD and social anxiety all my life. So it was very difficult for me to start singing and to express myself in that way, because it meant like the maximum exposure, because the singer is the one, it's not like the drummer is sitting in the back. So although they're exposed, they're in the back. So the other 2 are usually covering them, but the singer is like where everybody's looking at them, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, I'm not going to become a filthy old wrinkly lady in her 80s or something and then have regrets all my life. So I said, to hell with that. I'm going to conquer my fears. So that's how I did it. So that was as soon as I entered university and I started studying. And then when I got the chance in 2010. I actively started singing in 2010 in a professional band that was in Japan. I was scouted by Bloodstained Child, a band in Japan. So I moved there to join them. So officially the start was 2010. Yeah.
Wow. Well,
And how about you?
what
I
about you, my
started-
son?
I started quite, not super early, but not super late either. I don't know if many of you know, I'm an orchestra conductor.
Wow.
And, in the beginning when I was a kid, I always wanted to study classical music. And so that's how I really started. I studied classical music. And I started it from there. I didn't want to pick an instrument unless I really knew how music was created, the language, and I was not really into theory much, but I wanted to understand how those sounds, how the language was created in order to produce those waves, in order to pick an instrument. So after I wanted to play violin, and then the violin was not the right instrument for me, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to play, and I want to guide, and to express, so eventually I wanted to be an orchestra conductor.
You mean an egocentric bitch?
Yes.
And you picked the guitar, right?
Yes, then I picked the guitar eventually.
Because he was an exhibitionist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Eventually, I wanted to be something heavy, I wanted to be in a band.
Then you have to play the contrabasso.
No.
If you wanted something heavy.
No, eventually I wanted to play in a band, so and be an orchestra conductor. So I kept studying to be an orchestra conductor, so classical music, and then I picked guitar, so as to specialize in that instrument. So that's how I did it.
And eventually you graduated from the Royal Academy of Torino.
Yeah,
Didn't you?
yeah. I graduated as an orchestra conductor in Giuseppe Verdi.
Wow.
Yeah.
An interesting story,
Congratulations, man.
because you decided before that you will you want to know music before playing an instrument. It's curious.
Yeah, I was a kid and I was listening to Vivaldi, I was listening to Mozart, and I was already waving my hands and I was like, I want to do that. What's this? This is beautiful music. And then I was hearing to Metallica and I was like, oh yeah, what the fuck is this? This is amazing. Yeah? And
From Vivaldi to Metallica.
Yes, I had this incredible, this was black and white. And like, I want to do both. And at some point I combined them in my brain, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, I think that metal and classical music has many things in common.
True. That's true.
That's what I'm doing with my music, and I'm combining strings and rock and electronics, and ended up doing that right now.
So Matthew Lee Hansen is asking is saying that he shares our frustration that he's in the UK too. Just stay safe, Matthew.
Yeah, stay safe, Matthew.
Michael is asking, which other languages do you speak? Apart from Greek, which is my mother tongue, I speak English, obviously. I speak Japanese. And these are my three best languages. And then Italian, like I said, not very well, but I'm understandable. And
Spanish,
German and French. Spanish I never studied but I do understand, but I wouldn't list it among the languages that I speak.
French.
I just said that.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's it.
Sophia, I just want to tell you, let's Fedja read the comments. Otherwise, he's doing nothing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. That's great. And then we have another comment from Miguel. Say hello from Portugal. Hi, Miguel.
Hello, Miguel.
Also, Diana. Hi, guys.
Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Yeah.
How are you? And also, we have a comment from Domenico who said, last year you had to come in Mantova at Lady Metal Fest.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate. He was postponed twice, but here's hoping that we're gonna do it and we're gonna play together, because just in case people didn't know, Season of Ghosts and Ravenscry were set to play together at Milady Festival. We were so looking forward to that, but I guess it wasn't the time to happen. But yeah, I'm positive it will.
It will happen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We have another comment from Paolo Bruno. Say
well, Paolo Bruno, he plays bass for Season of Ghosts.
I know that.
And
hi, Paolo. Ciao, Paolo.
Ciao, Paolo. He's a super sexy man.
Good. And we have also a comment from Mark Holcomb. He said, "Good afternoon from Kansas."
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I miss Kansas. Last time I was there was in 2012. That we played. Yeah, for an anime convention. I was with my previous band then.
Wow.
We were invited to that anime convention. It was really great.
Isn't that a good place in Kansas?
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Okay, I think you guys have already answered to the second question. So that is, which was the spark that brought you to become professional musician? So if you want to get more into this angle.
Okay. Well, I never, contrary to most people that said that, it was always my dream to go to the stage and be a professional musician, I never dreamed of something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it just happened. It was just like, I felt that it would have been a shame if I didn't do anything with my music, because I had been studying music ever since I was like 3 years old or something, because my grandpa is a music teacher. So he taught me piano when I was a kid. So I always was learning something connected to music. Either it was piano or music theory or basically that. And then after university, like I said, I picked up singing and electric guitar. I was learning both back then. So I said, so many years of music studies, like why the hell, shouldn't I do something with it? So when the chance came across, I said, okay, I'm going to try my chances and try to beat, to conquer my fear of public exposure, of performing in front of people. So that's exactly why I did it, to strike out my demons, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah.
What about Sam?
To be honest, at some point I freaked, because I was playing with. There is a point in your life when you're playing where, in order to, like when you say what you say in Italy, you want to make your bones, to learn skills, how to play, develop your ear, how to play in venues, develop more skills. But then at some point you freak, because you understand that you want to be what kind of band you want to be, and then you understand that you're playing all the time the same venue every year 6 times, and then you understand that you're the garage band of the village.
Okay.
Then you need to understand that you need to unzoom, and every band in town is doing the same. So, and you need to understand that everyone is too zoomed in there in this life, and is overexcited. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and everyone is doing the same thing. And nobody's working marketing, nobody's doing this, nobody's doing that, and everybody's into the tribute thing. Even more if you're working, even more if you're coming from our culture, for example. So what I did is I said, I cannot do this anymore. I decided, I'm going to go back to Austria and I'm going to develop my product. It's gonna be something new. It's going to be, what kind of sound do I want? What did I study? I studied classical music, what's my passion is going to be soundtrack. It's going to be this and a bit of electronics. It's going to be, I like Tim Burton, and then that's what I did. I developed something new. Scary because it can be a leap of faith. It can be something nobody knows, and I just dropped all the money I had, and I started like that, like an idiot. But here I am today.
I started like an idiot.
That's how you know.
Hopefully, we're not idiots now.
And and that led me to meet Sophia and still have my band. And now I'm getting my band again back together with a new singer, and I'm still working with Sophia. So things roll, and this is the energy of the universe. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's great. So you put all in your products, and that's the result. So
yeah,
very well. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
And speaking about influences, which are the album and the bands that have influenced you the most during your musical growth?
Do you want me to start?
Go.
To be honest, I've been listening to many albums in my whole life. But then, again, I decided that I don't want to sound like anybody. And then I decided, because I wanted to develop a new product, I want to do soundtracking samples. So because, I wanted to have classical music into my music. So as Zombie Sam and, or Season of Ghosts, I didn't want to copy any bands, and I didn't want to sound like anybody. So I started, putting riffs. And when I write music or when I write, guitar, I just try to sound like, to write in a different way, in a different progression. So I just try to write like a cello would write, or like an orchestra conductor would write. So, and that's how combination come up. Then the notes are those ones. So if you end up sounding like any other band, that's the genre, and those are the electronics, and those are the notes. So that's it.
So eventually, what are the albums and the musicians?
And the musicians that influenced me the most are Danny Elfman, John Williams, and I believe James Horner. These are the people that influenced me the most. In the rock scene, I believe it's Rob Zombie.
Okay. About composers, what about Hans Zimmer? Do you like it, or?
I like Hans Zimmer. I like his way of making strings and putting the horns on the side. It is quite brilliant the way he puts them on the side. And gives lots of space in the spectrums on the side. There is lots of space. You see, you have lots of he mixes in a very particular way, and that's why you have lots of space for the string. You have them in your face. That's fantastic. But I find him very, 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 very happy. Oh, what happened? Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we lost you 1 second. No, there you go.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So something happened to the screen.
You mentioned James Horner. Is this the one that composed the Last of the Mohicans soundtracks?
I think it's the guy that made. I think he made Last of Mohicans, but it's the guy that made Braveheart.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
One of my favorite movies.
And about me, well, the bands that influenced me the most were the Smashing Pumpkins when I was a teenager, and I found lots of inspiration in the vocalist Billy Corgan. His word really spoke to me. His word really spoke to me back then, and also the British bands Anathema. They used to be metal, but then they became more like a progressive rock or something. And I believe that the atmosphere and the general mood comes directly from Anathema. It really their entire work really resonated with me, and it still does. And also, I have a very huge influence from the Japanese visual kei scene. That is a kind of, I don't know if you've ever heard the term before. It's a kind of Japanese mix of metal, rock, gothic, hair metal, dark wave, punk. Like they mixed it all together.
Lots of influences.
Lots of influence, depending on what type of visual kei you're listening to. There are different influences mixed into that, but there's lots of gothic and there's lots of extravagant outfits and everything, lots of makeup and stuff. And the music is quite distinct. So Malice Miser, for example, would be a very good example, the number one band for me, that they were active until the start of 2000 and something. So yeah, these three bands, I believe, are very good examples of my influences.
This is the top three.
Yeah.
Good. You have any comments, Fede?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have a comment from Diana who says, "I'm fine, thanks for asking. How are all of you? We are fine, thank
Very
you."
good.
We are
And also
great.
we have another comment from Paolo who says, "Ciao ragazzi, hello Italy, hey bandmates." Funny face.
Hello.
We have also a comment from Picchio Natural who say, "Buonasera, good evening."
Sarah.
And he's sharing the live stream. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Great.
Neil.
We have a comment from Makabelkov, our friend. Up to here, I can feel the mighty metal of Season of Ghosts.
Yeah.
How are Ravens and Metalheads? We're fine. We're fine. Thank you, man. How are you?
Yeah, we are doing very, very well despite
Super
everything. And we hope the same for you too.
Yeah.
We also have a comment from
Alright.
Vibrant Fan Club.
Hi, guys.
Good evening, guys.
Sarah, buonasera.
And GamerX say, "Hiyo."
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Gamer.
GamerX.
Good to see you on here.
Dude, a lot of people tonight, dude.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Yeah,
to
we
have
can
you.
go on. Oh, we have another comment from Diana who say, "Hi, GamerX." Maybe.
Yeah, it's the beautiful people from our time travelers community. This is
Yeah.
how we call our close fan club. We call them time travelers.
So they interact with each other.
So they interact with each other. They are wonderful people, all of them.
Fantastic people.
Some of them we know face to face during tours. We met them.
Yeah.
Some of them we know just from online.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. They are all really precious people. Yeah, we're happy to.
Time
Yeah,
traveler.
we have to have you. So
Yeah.
good.
Fantastic. Let's introduce the next question. So you already mentioned about a little bit how Season of Ghosts was born. And would you like to tell us what are the story and the
Sure.
concept behind the project?
Sure. So Season of Ghosts was born in 2012, actually. It was an idea back when I still was in Bloodstained Child, and I intended it to be my side project because I intended to have as a main band Bloodstained Child while I was still living in Japan. And Season of Ghosts was going to be a more electro-industrial EBM project. That was going to be 100% dance music.
Good Lord, I remember those demos.
Dark dance music. And I created the band with a Japanese friend of mine, but eventually he bailed. He couldn't be in the project anymore. So, and also in the meantime, I quit Bloodstained Child because of various situations. And so Season of Ghosts essentially became my main thing, my main and only thing. So it was just me, and I was looking for good people to work with. So I went back to the producer who did my Bloodstained Child album called Epsilon. I went back to him and I told him, look, I've got this thing and I want to work on a new album. Are you going to help me? So he introduced me to Sam and to his production team, and we worked all together, and this is how I met Sam. So essentially, me and Sam, we were a lot on the same page. He really understood what I wanted. So he really invested a lot of time, a lot of resources into this project, and he was so passionate about it that he really, really did so much for the first album, and this is how The Human Paradox was born. So that was essentially the debut album of Season of Ghosts, and it was released towards the end of 2014. So since 2012, the inception of the band, and the release, almost 2.5 years passed, and lots of ups and downs. We were losing team members. So finally, he was on board as a producer, and Ettore Rigotti was on board as for mix and mastering, and as well as Nero Argento. So with these 3 people on board, the Human Paradox came to be, and that was the start of Season of Ghosts.
Yeah.
The concept behind...
You should release those demos, the first demos of Season of Ghosts.
What demos?
Those electro things with the screens. Whoa!
Oh, they were nice. Well, if my Japanese friend gives me the permission, I might actually release.
They're extremely funny.
I might release that. So there is no specific concept behind Season of Ghosts apart from the worldview that essentially mirrors my personal worldview. That is very, very dark, but at the same time, it might seem cynical, sarcastic, or self-deprecating, but at the same time, it offers a ray of hope, and the message that all the songs tend to give, no matter how dark they are, because I tend to write quite depressing lyrics. In the end, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and my message throughout my whole career is to never give up and to always do the best with what you have, no matter how much shit life is throwing at you. So also that's the motto I live by, and that's what I want to give through my music. So if that can be called a concept, then I guess that's the concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. So there is always the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Remember these words.
Or if there isn't, we need to make something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the songwriting process of the band, and how do you usually come up with your ideas?
There is no one set strategy to do this. It will either start from him with building up the guitar. He comes up with a nice riff and tells me, "Oh, look, I made this this chord progression. How does it sound?" So we start building it from there. Or it starts from my own personal notes, which is either piano notes, because I compose on the piano. It's easier for me, or vocal notes. So it's either one of the two. So no matter how we started, we will always start building that way. We add the first keyboards, and then we go back and revisit the guitars a bit more, and then we add bass, some mock drums. Then we top it off with extra keyboards, and we take it from there.
Okay.
Cool.
I think we can share some links right now, like
of course,
the Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the stuff.
For Season Ghosts, you can check, guys.
Hey guys,
The links below on Facebook page,
Below.
on Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. They have also a beautiful YouTube channel, and
they actually
website.
are doing some kind of chat, right, guys? Like bickering with the Season of Ghosts.
Oh yeah, that's our weekly train wreck.
Yes.
Well, people can come and see us humiliate ourselves for the most part.
I hate you anyway.
Sometimes we play music too, and we also live stream concerts or mini concerts. And we were planning on live streaming an entire concert on the 30th, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
we will need to postpone it because we are in lockdown, and it's not okay to do it. We cannot. We were going to celebrate my 10 years anniversary in the music scene because, like I mentioned before, I started officially as a professional musician in 2010 as a member of Bloodstained Child. And so last year was my 10th year anniversary. But sadly, due to COVID, we couldn't do anything.
Sad.
I'm making people sad. Why?
In the chat.
I'm not making anybody sad.
What?
No, nobody's
What are you talking
crying.
about?
You're making people sad.
Why?
Because you said that maybe we're not going to play the concert.
But we cannot. I mean, like, we were planning on doing it the 30th of January, but
we're still thinking about it.
we're thinking about it. But if we find a loophole to do it, we're going to do it. But probably it's going to be February or March or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just check it out, all the Season of the Ghost channels, so you'll be updated about all their activities.
Yeah.
And you have to follow it because they are great.
And
Okay.
also we have the links from Zombie Sam and all his projects, you know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. We all, of course, miss one thing so much, it is playing live. So do you remember your first live performance with Season of Ghosts, and what was your best live performance ever, if there is one?
Okay, so the first question is easy. The first live was in October 2014, and that was at Metal Female Voices Festival in Belgium.
Wow.
That was a big metal festival dedicated to female-fronted bands. It was incredible. And that was our first ever performance. And actually, I hadn't been on stage for three and a half years. And I was petrified and I was super scared. And I was like, oh my God, am I going to fail?
What a gig.
So I was like this. So because you know what happens at festivals with too many bands, you're not allowed to have a sound check. But we didn't know that because we were told that we are going to have a sound check.
Or even, you know.
But eventually we did, and I was like, okay, I'm
even
dead.
If not the sound check,
Bye.
A line check, which is different.
No, even a line
You still
check.
get that.
Even a line check, but we didn't have a line check, and I'm like,
Either.
okay, we're gonna die.
We, Paolo and I had quite a few gigs in our lives, and Paolo had even more than me. And at some point, we hear the intro starting. And this was a huge event.
And where were you?
I was somewhere backstage. And I see Pablo getting his bass and going. And I was like, fine. And I was like, fine.
Yeah.
They're just testing. I'm fine.
We weren't notified that we're starting.
I see Max getting his drums. And I'm like, I'm fine. He's just...
Testing.
I can get all this gear. You know.
I see a guy waving at me. Whoa! You need to get on stage. Like, what are you talking about? No, get on stage. You need to play.
Yeah.
I get my guitar. I don't remember if it was tuned even. Panic.
Wow.
It was obviously, but you know those questions that you ask yourself. You know, when you are OCD, did I tune the guitar? When did I tune the guitar? I mean, it was moved and someone moved it. You know.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts in your mind.
And why did they play this? You know, what is this organization? Anyway, whatever. We went on stage. Where is Sophia? The intro is playing. Well, the first song starts. She appears from somewhere. I don't know.
From somewhere.
I don't know how she appeared. I don't know how she appeared.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know how she appeared. The sound check is the first song, guys.
Yeah, that was quite bad. And
Yeah.
for a person like me that I'm super stressed, and I also had stage anxiety, I cannot even describe you how stressed I was, but I didn't want to show it to people.
Yeah. We didn't show it. It's fine.
I didn't want to show it to people, so I started cracking jokes. So people started laughing, and the ice melted. So everybody was calm after that, and I was like, okay, now we can play some music. So it was good. It was good.
No, it was great. It was great. You know, we fixed it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. I'm very proud of it. And also, the live footage from that very first performance, you can see it in our video clip for Dream Paralysis. We have a song called Dream Paralysis, and it features footage from that first show.
Yeah, a few thousand people there.
So we never forget it. Yeah, it was like 2,000 people watching, 2,500 people watching. It was like incredible.
Yeah, an amazing experience.
Yeah. So how about the best, our best show? According to you, which one was it?
Paris, last year on tour.
Paris?
Yeah.
Which? Oh, Paris.
Yeah. People had tons of energy. Either Paris or Netherlands.
It's not in the same nation.
Decide.
I'm thinking about it. I think Paris. Actually, we played this gig in Paris randomly. I see a guy coming from Turin. He said, "What are you doing here?" He drew all this. He drew all the way coming from Italy. And like,
Wow.
he hugged us. And like, you're mad.
I don't remember the name of the venue. It was on a ship.
Petit Ben.
Le Petit Ben. Yeah.
It's bad. Okay.
On a ship.
It's a very nice one. It was a boat, and it was on a boat. I was kind of nauseous, but it had very nice lights and everything. So it was a very nice venue to play.
I had lots of fun there.
Yeah. So the best one for me was Akon. It was Akon in 2016 in Texas, in Dallas. That was my favorite. And I've said it plenty of times, but I really love the European audience, but I also love the American audience because they're super enthusiastic, and if they like you, they were really going to show you. So, and also that was like, how many thousands of people were watching? Like 5,000, 4,000? They had to close the doors so more people wouldn't come. It was an anime convention.
Okay.
So that's my favorite, I think.
But I had fun also in the Netherlands, to be honest. A lot of people were so,
Yeah, the
they
Netherlands.
had tons of energy.
It was very nice.
Meeting fans, and actually we met Diana there.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the name of the venue? What was the name of the venue? I don't remember.
Barog.
Baruch, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? Barog at Rotterdam.
Rotterdam, yeah. It's an incredible venue, and we also had the chance to meet our Dutch fans that are all so nice.
So nice. Yeah,
and
an interview there. Also.
That's a close second for me. I really love it.
It was an incredible venue. Yeah, I really had fun there as well, and
it's a good venue to play at. Very highly recommend.
We played in
it's
2018.
Yes. During the Angra World Tour.
With Angra, yes.
Yeah, it was great. It was Sunday.
I don't remember.
But it was great. It was in the afternoon, a lot of people. Yeah, great.
We also played,
Good beer.
I remember the year in Belgium in the same festival you mentioned.
Oh, what year did you play?
I don't remember. I think 2015 or 16 maybe.
Oh.
It was the Saxon at the Therion band. I don't remember what else.
Oh, Therion. It was 2014, I think.
14.
So we played in the same festival, but different days, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, great festival. Yes.
The PPM, right?
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, maybe we meet each other, but we didn't know.
No.
I gotta check the poster.
Yeah, I have the T-shirt somewhere.
Mm.
I have to check it out.
We have a poster in our yes room. I
Yes,
think.
yes.
You have to check.
And let's talk a little bit about the future. I know that we are living in uncertain times, but what are the plans for you and Season of Ghosts in the future?
Well, in the near future, like short future, like next week, we're about to release a video clip.
This Saturday, actually.
Sorry.
Wow.
This Saturday.
Oh, good.
Which resembles exactly what I was talking about. So Netherlands, Paris, all beautiful emotions, all packed in a video clip.
It's a collection of live footage from our last
tour.
from our last European tour that we did with the Japanese band Jupiter. So you're going to see live footage from the Netherlands and Paris and where else? Germany
And what else though?
That was it.
London, no?
And London, yeah. It was very, very nice. So it's going to be everything nicely stitched together.
Yeah. Lots of emotions all together. It was us, and there was also Paolo, and also Deck, which was playing with us, the drummer. And so this is coming this Saturday. And new music.
Yes, we are working on 2 new songs at the moment, and we are aiming at a new album either by the end of the year or the start of next year. But we are going to have new singles until then.
Yeah.
We sadly we were planning on recording in Italy because we always record in Italy. But this time probably is not going to be possible.
No.
So we are reinforcing our home studio. We do have a home studio, but we are reinforcing it. We're making it even more professional and more soundproof, so the police doesn't come to get us and prevent releasing a third album. That's what's going to happen.
So eventually we will record the vocal lines and everything here, and we will mix and master it as usual. Where we did it before.
Yeah, in Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So when we do, you will come here to Italy. So let's meet with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And some lunch together. So Sofia can eat her gelato.
Yeah.
Of course.
Her packet, her kilo of gelato.
I will camp outside Romana from the day before.
Or maybe we can also play together. Let's see. It will be nice.
Absolutely, we can definitely do that as long as touring and traveling becomes normal again. We should schedule everything possible. I'm pretty sure that everyone shares the same sentiment.
Yes, I see that time travelers are pretty active in the chat.
Yeah.
They are. We have a comment from Diana who says, Sophia is so right. Season of Ghost music helped me so much already. Earth. And then we have another comment from Diana who say, yay, almost Netherlands.
Yeah, because I was talking about the fact that I was saying which one was my favorite, place. Eventually then I said Netherlands was okay.
And we have a lot of comments. I think it's from Paul Dark Brown.
Yeah, our bassist.
Yeah, that part.
Oh, your best player is Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, Ancon probably was mine as well as best performance ever, I think. Oh no, that's
Akon.
Probably my favorite from 2019 tour was Tour Orchestra in Germany. We play also there, right?
Yeah. It's an incredible venue.
Yeah.
It's a very nice venue and very nice catering, very nice.
It was giving me a heart attack, that place, because it had all the bass amplifiers below the stage. So all the time, the bass drum was kicking and the bass was playing. But it was vibrating. I was shaking. It was like,
I remember there were some upstairs where the people can watch the live
Yeah.
show. Great venue. Yeah,
No,
great
no,
people.
fantastic venue. I would definitely go back there.
yeah.
It's one of my targets. Very, very nice venue. And I've heard that many people are going to that venue to discover new bands, like on purpose. They just go to people that they don't know to just watch the concert, and they discover new bands there. I used to do that a lot back in the day.
Turok is.
I used to just
was
pay a
also-
ticket and go to every concert and just see bands, new bands.
Good. Oh, we have another comment for Paul, who says, "I love both times we played at Underworld London. You know, home."
Yeah,
I think
Underworld.
Okay.
Underworld, yeah.
Yeah, the Underworld in Camden. It's also very nice.
Playing home is nice.
Yeah, we used to play there, but we had during our tour with Angra, we had some problems with our tour bus.
Yeah,
with
the bus
our
broke.
rider.
Oh, I'm sorry to
we had-
hear.
Yeah, it's happened. It's happened through life, you know.
Yeah.
We arrived
Really.
late at the venue, so we couldn't play anymore.
Perform on the yeah. It was really a sad day. It was a sad day, but yeah, it's
It
life.
happens. What else?
Shit happens
Yeah.
every time, everywhere.
Time.
And also, we have a comment from Diana for Paul, who says, Paul Dark Brown, next time I see Season of Goats, I want your signature as well.
Whoa!
So that's a warning for you, Paul.
Nice.
Yeah.
Diana, where do you want the signature of Paul? Where? Just tell us. In the meantime,
I'm assuming the CD.
Yeah, I think so. And also, GamerX says, Angra, the Brazilian band, yes.
yes, the Brazilian.
There's only one Angra.
Angra, great people. Great
Yeah,
people.
amazing
And
band,
we-
amazing people as well.
Yeah, and they gave us a lot of suggestions, a lot of advice, and we
Wow.
learned a lot from them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
South American people.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice. They are usually very nice.
Yeah, they're great.
What about other projects? Do you guys have any other projects besides Season of Ghosts?
You do?
I do. I have, my band Zombie Sam, which I started working more recently on, and I'm planning on pushing next year. We are in the next year now. I'm planning on pushing it further this year. So
Yeah, a lot of stuff is coming from you. So people, you have to check it out. All the links, all the channels of Season of Ghosts and Sam and Sophia to be updated.
thank you very much,
A
guys.
lot of stuff is coming out.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's move out a little bit from music. And usually, when we arrived at this question, a lot of interesting stuff comes out. So, which are your hobbies and interests besides music?
Oh wow, and then I'm gonna be fucked up.
Okay. We're going to need approximately 1.5 lifetime to just list everything. But I will try to summarize. Do you want to start?
Okay, I like photography, I like drawing, I like reading, I like painting, I like let's not mention music. So I like
Cooking,
I like cooking, I like
cats.
cats, I like editing pictures, I like graphic design, I like marketing, I like doing campaign, I like SEO. I like doing Google Ads, and what else
That's
do I
pretty much marketing.
What else, Sam?
I like doing budgeting for. Okay, this summarizes the marketing.
He likes
thing.
throwing me his socks during live
I like
streams.
throwing socks at her. I like showing my butt in.
Yeah, if you do that, they're going to close us down, so don't do it again.
I think I saw a pic with the cats in your
Yeah.
pages. Is it your cats?
Yeah, we have 4 of them.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where are they?
I'll go grab one.
Weirdly enough, they did not appear. Usually they appear and they express their opinion on about the live stream, or they demand a brushing or something. What about my interests? Well, I will try to summarize it. I'm a person that really loves learning every day, nonstop. So essentially, I love studying, I love reading, and I love evolving in every possible way. So I love.
Trude to was.
Oh, ciao!
yes.
Gata italiana.
Trude.
What's the name of the cat?
La gatta
Lei
italiana
vedi.
brontolosa.
Lei italiana.
Lady, sì. So obviously I love playing music and appreciating art in general. I love movies and writing stories, because essentially I'm a storyteller. This is something that I realized lately. It's like in my during my whole life, in some shape or form, I was saying stories. So back when I was a kid, I was the one telling stories to other children. I was just making it up from my brain, and I was not a pathological liar. I'm a very honest person, and I avoid saying telling lies. But I was just, people wanted a story for bedtime, so I was coming up with stories to make people sleep. And then I was writing my own poetry and small short stories when I was a kid and when I was a teen. Then I was doing like poetry contests and stuff when I was in high school. And then I was always writing and saying stories to someone. And then eventually, when I became a musician, I was writing the lyrics and making the stories. So yeah, I like writing stories. Recently I started writing scripts. So this is something very, very new. So I'm not talking about it too much because I don't know, maybe I suck. But I'm trying to study on how to become a script writer at some point in the future.
Wow.
So yeah, I love pretty much everything that he said. I love marketing too. I love pictures. I love traveling. Traveling is super essential for me.
She likes traveling. I don't.
What?
I like staying in my home. I like staying in my
Okay,
chair.
stay, and I'm gonna travel alone and screw you.
Travel. You
I'm gonna travel alone. But if you're jealous,
I'm not.
I'm gonna
I am
send you this.
I am certainly not. I'm like staying in my England,
Okay, well,
sipping my tea.
you can sip your tea while traveling.
No, I want to stay in England. And
Okay,
like-
stay in England. We're gonna nail you to your England, and I'm off traveling.
See you later.
If I could be a full-time traveler, I would.
Off you trot.
And that was not a pun. Pun not intended. So yeah, that's about that. That's a short version.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, and both of you says that you like reading, and
Yeah.
what are you reading right now?
Oh, that's quite.
What are you reading?
I'm reading a book about cryptozoology.
Wow.
So about a bit the approach of Darwin, but also gets an approach on history, mythology, gets a different way of the history of animals.
And how worms have penises on their heads and they are fighting each other.
Okay, don't get these.
That was amazing.
They don't need to know, about the details on how animals they reproduce. But,
Well, that was not cryptozoology. It was just like weird zoology about weird
There are details such as that.
weird creatures.
Creatures, they are weird. Not, nature is weird.
Nature is weird.
Sounds interesting. What is the title of the book?
Wait,
The
because
book-
I'm forgetting. It's
I remember because I bought the book of Barely Imagined Beings.
that's it. Have it here.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a very nice book.
Oh,
And I'm reading a book about psychology and PTSD because one of my big interests and passions is psychology. But sadly, due to family circumstances, I was forced to study law, to go to law school instead of psychology school. So psychology just stayed as a hobby of mine. So I keep reading and studying on my own. So right now I'm reading about post-traumatic stress disorder, which is PTSD and childhood trauma. So yeah, it's kind of heavy stuff. It's not okay to read it before sleep, and I read it before sleep, and then I'm wondering why the fuck am I watching? I'm seeing nightmares. Like what the?
Even that stuff is not nice to read.
Imagining worms with penises on their head, just
Ejaculating on other people's faces.
Wow. Then.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
They spit on the enemy to blind them.
To blind them. So even that is not advised to read before sleep.
Wonderful.
A little bit creepy.
Yeah, it's completely creepy.
And what about movies? What kind of music do you like to watch?
Recently, we started watching Resident Evil.
Hmm.
To be honest, into this fantastic positivity of the pandemic.
For some reason, Resident Evil for me it means Christmas. Don't ask me why.
Christmas.
So we said, okay, Christmas movies. Okay, let's start watching Resident Evil movies. So we started from number 1, and now we have to watch the number 4.
Tonight we're gonna watch the new one. Yeah.
The number 4. And we also haven't played. We haven't finished
Resident Evil 2.
the game on PS4, the remaster of Resident Evil 2.
But for
So-
now, I cannot play PlayStation.
We're also going to do that. What other movies did we watch? We watched a lot of Christmas movies lately.
We just finished watching Cobra Kai 3.
That was
Ah,
a movie.
Oh, I
I
cannot.
just started it today, the third season.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's
Don't
the
tell
best.
me, don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you. Oh my gosh.
It's the best series that has come on TV
For years.
for decades. I mean, it's one of my.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, maybe-
Why do I have to wait another year for season 4?
Yeah, it's pure
Gold.
It's incredible.
That's great.
I never watched it. I have to, I think.
Yes, you have to.
Well, just watch the Karate Kid movies first.
Yeah.
The 3.
Yeah.
What?
I saw all the Karate Kid movies, so I can. I can start to watching the series, but it's on Netflix.
Netflix.
right?
Yes.
Netflix. Yeah.
Actually, we met the actors last year
Yeah.
in London. Yeah, we'll show you.
We went to London Comic Con because we wanted to meet the Cobra Kai actors, and also we wanted
Fuck me.
because we also wanted to meet my friends Manu Bennett.
Whoa.
So yeah, it was quite funny. Yeah, he's
It's a family.
he's a family friend. He's a family friend. So we mentioned we felt so bad because he had to stop his signing and speak with us like for 10 minutes or something.
You're like, hey, did you stop?
You know Crixus. It's great. It's amazing.
Yeah, he was nice. He was super nice.
You made
back
my day.
Yeah, and back then Cobra Kai was not big because it was not on Netflix yet. So the line that the row for William Zabka, that plays Johnny Lawrence, was long, but the one for the kids was not so that long. So we were talking to them forever. We took pictures and everything.
No mercy.
Amazing.
So we're so excited. I'm wondering whether we can see them again. Now that Cobra Kai has exploded, it's going to be very difficult to meet them again.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watch the next episode. I just see the first.
Yeah, back then we met the actors that play Johnny Lawrence, Miguel Diaz, and Hawk.
Yeah,
It was
Hawk.
3 of them.
They're hanging out. They were alone.
Yeah, they
They
were.
were like nobody's taking. Nobody's talking to them. Nobody cared.
Yeah, back then, and then it went on Netflix, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, wow!" So
Did you meet also Ralph Macchio?
No, he was not at the con. Otherwise, we would.
Yeah, nobody cared. They cared just about him,
About him, who?
John Lawrence.
Johnny Lawrence.
The people that knew him from Karate Kid.
Yeah, I definitely check Cobra Kai series.
Yeah,
No.
you have to. We
Yes,
have a question. We have a question from.
Oh, we have a
Michael
question.
Muller.
Well, okay. Michael Muller says, Sophia, do you play also some instruments?
Well, I used to play piano from when I was 3 and until I was 16 or something. But I haven't played much since then, so most of my knowledge has left me, sadly. And also, I did guitar lessons from 2000 until 2007. But I am very rusty on guitar. I really do not remember how to play anymore. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think you are better than me, by the way. Whoever.
No, definitely not. I learn fast, but I also forget fast. I also, once upon a time, I used to play the flute because they used to teach it to us in school. So yeah, I still have my flute, but I don't remember how to play the songs anymore.
Yeah, flute is a really strange instrument. I
Yeah.
never like it.
It was obligatory, so I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, me too, me too. I can understand you. We have other comments, guys. For example, from Kim say, "Sup, Fede? Sup, Kim? How are you, man?" And also he's asking, "They have a Comic-Con in London?"
Oh, and it's huge. It's called London Film and Comic Con, I think.
Yeah, should be that.
It's huge, actually. It's like for 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
and it has like tens of thousands of people every day.
Wow.
Many more.
Yeah, back then we also saw T1000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a Japan comic, or is
There was a convention. It's a convention.
It's an official convention, but they have Hollywood.
it's bigger or it's like a Japanese, or it's not bigger like a Japanese comic convention?
It's much bigger.
It's huge,
Much
man.
bigger.
It's huge. It's like a huge. It's not a stadium, but it has the size of a stadium.
Yeah, because they take up all the entire London Olympia.
Yeah, it's like an Olympic place. The size of an Olympic stadium,
Wow.
and it's that size, and it's full of. It has places for movies.
Yeah,
has-
multiple stories, like 3 floors. It's like it can host tens of thousands a day. It's quite big.
And it's divided. It has the place for video games, the place for shopping, and then the place for where all the actors stay. And it's just all about Hollywood or TV series, but generally,
So
if it's
the
about films, it's just actors.
Yeah. I'm asking because I was twice at Luca Comics.
yeah.
It's really big. It's a city that for an entire week, I think. Yeah, it's 5 or 6 years or 6 days, and it's a big Comic-Con. You can get everything from that. You can meet your favorite authors. For example, when I was lucky to meet the creator of The Walking Dead,
Nice.
Incredible.
yeah, it was great. Yeah, and it's great. Comic-Cons are great place.
I love conventions.
Yeah, conventions.
Whatever conventions, I really love them. Either they are comic or film or anime.
Yeah,
I really love it.
I agree.
Good.
Okay. I think we are near to the end, and we usually ask to our guests to do a very official final speech. So, guys, it's your moment.
Should I get my bow tie? If it's an official final speech. Well, there's not so much to say, actually. I understand that the world is going through a very difficult phase, and everybody's life has been put on hold, and lots of people lost so much in the past 12 months. I just want to make sure that everybody is okay, and if you're not, just want to ask you to hold on to whatever makes you happy. And like I always say, as an artist personally and as a band in general, it's our commitment to be there for the people that support us. The same way that they support us, we want to support them. And for this reason, we created Time Travelers, our community. And for this reason, we are running a weekly live stream on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. And we try to keep it very chipper, usually very funny and happy, and people can vent and they can say their problems if they want to share with the community. We can talk about it. We love talking about mental health, and also on a personal level, I talk about mental health a lot on my Instagram especially. So we want to be open about all those things, because these are things that need to be destigmatized and we need to focus on right now. Mental and physical health, which is the number one for me. So I'm not going to refer at all to music or anything else. For me, it's last year and this year, it's all about health inside and out. And I just want to ask all of you watching right now or later to take a stand and take a step and commit to yourself that you're going to take care of your body, your soul, and your spirit. And if you need any sort of support, we are here, and whatever we know, we can share.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Great.
Thank you, Sophia, for
Thank you too.
the speech. We are very happy to have you tonight. Thank you again for accepting our invitation. And
Likewise.
remember, guys, to follow and check out all the channels from Season of Ghosts, and because they are great. And don't forget to set a reminder on our Facebook page and YouTube channel so you won't miss our next live chats. And we also have a new playlist called Ravenscry Metal and Rock Guests, when you will find also one song from Season of Ghosts and and all the other bands that we host here. So a lot of great music.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. I would just like to add just one final comment. If we're going to do it before, if we have just a quick second for that. I want to just quickly focus on the t-shirt I'm wearing today. It says Epic Struggle for Survival. It's ESFS. And that's a charity campaign that helps music industry staff, independent music industry staff, tour organizers, venues, including Baroque in the Netherlands, and people that we care about and people that took care of us in the past, like tour organizers. It also helps other people like sound engineers and people who currently they are unable to work. So they have a shop, ESFS. If you look it up on Google, you can purchase a t-shirt, and all proceeds they go to help these people. And normally bands also get a percentage, but we said we want all the money to go directly to the people that need it. So we have relinquished all the percentages from this charity campaign. So if you buy the t-shirt, you are helping directly everybody else, and you have our gratitude. Because it's very important that when this is over, whenever it's over, we still have the talent that can help us go on the road and can help us go on tour. So out of respect for these people, we are endorsing this campaign, Epic Struggle for Survival. And we would like you to check it out and join it if you can.
Of course. Thank you for sharing with us. Maybe Fede, if you have the link, maybe we will put it on the,
I will add
comments.
after the live chat in the copy. All the links will be added in the live chat after the copy on. You can
add it later.
I can I can give it now. That's no problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So that's it.
Here it is.
Here it is. Thank you. Of course, we are
Thank you
happy
so much.
to share it.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Good to be here.
Hope you guys. I wish you all the best for your next activities, for your music, for.
Thank
for
you.
the future.
Likewise.
I hope we will meet in person in the future, maybe play together,
Absolutely.
and keep in touch.
Yeah, sure.
To all the people who were with us tonight, thank you, and stay safe, and
Stay
see
healthy.
you in the next
healthy.
live chats. Bye bye,
Take
guys.
Bye.
Bye.